Wait, it's not Spooktober yet, is it? Well, get ready for some monkey business because it's time for some glitches in Donkey Kong Country. Let's start this off right with some flying apes. Head into the level Kart Carnage while playing on either the 1.0 English or 1.0 Japanese versions of the game. Play through the level like normally until you reach the halfway barrel, then jump that minecart right into the void. You'll get kicked back to the map, which is what you want, so re-enter and repeatedly press Y and then B. Congratulations, you have now broken physics itself. You can go anywhere in the level, but if you stop rolling and jumping, you will die. Feel free to collect all the bananas and Kong letters, and when you're ready to beat the level, head to the end and drop into the cart for an easy win. Over in Millstone Mayhem, there is an easy glitch that allows you to get as many extra lives as you want. Go just far enough to the right to get the attention of this enemy, then lead it off to the left. You want to drop down on top of it while holding down left on the D-pad, and there you go. While playing as Donkey Kong, one of the things you can do is slap the ground by pressing down and Y. With some practice, it's actually possible to press down, Y, and either left or right on the same frame, which will make Donkey Kong slide and slap, or slap slide, whatever you want to call it. In this game, crawl spaces are surprisingly interesting. Yeah, those. This game doesn't want you messing around, so when a Kong enters one of these, they're not able to roll or jump. You could actually mess this up by jumping and landing partway into the crawl space. The game doesn't like this, so it'll teleport you back to the closest opening whenever you roll. This can be handy for some minor time saves, but I just like messing around. Over in Tanked Up Trouble, ditch Donkey and play as Diddy Kong. Ride the moving platform until you reach this section and wait. Since completing the level is no longer possible, you get a game over. This is funny, I guess, but let's do it with Diddy standing near the right side. What? Not every glitch has to be useful. On that topic, these next few glitches are not all that useful, but they are pretty weird, so I'm going to show them. First off, we'll head into Croctopus Chase and make our way towards the end of the level. Go just far enough to grab Enguarde the swordfish and then start backtracking. Once you find yourself at these blast barrels, buckle in and get ready, because this is weird. Just watch. Back in Jungle Hijinks, grab Rami and bring him around here. Jump up onto the treetops and drop down to reveal a metal barrel. Now toss it off to the left so it comes rolling back, and then hop on while holding Y. When you reach Rami on the barrel, let go of Y and immediately press B. And I don't know what's happening here, but I think at least one of the Donkey Kongs are enjoying themselves, so that's good at least. Over in Ice Age Alley, head far enough in to reach the first bonus area and grab Espresso the Ostrich. Now, you want to do the unthinkable in a side-scrolling platformer game. Go left. All the way left until you reach this area with another ostrich box. Now go back right. Trust me, there is a point to this. I do not know why, but at a certain point, the sky shall turn pink and the snow itself will freeze in the air. It actually looks pretty neat. So, in a level you've already beaten, play as a single Kong and grab a DK barrel and toss it. Pause the game while the barrel is still in the air and exit the level. Now re-enter the level and head here. If you get hit by an enemy, the game will freeze, so be careful. If you fall into a pit after being hit by an enemy, you'll be returned to the map like usual. Now, whatever level you re-enter, when you open up a DK barrel, you'll be controlling both Donkey and Diddy at the same time. We'll go into detail on the nuances of controlling both at the same time in the next glitch, but an interesting side effect of this is that if you enter a water level, the non-dominant Kong will be walking on the floor for some reason. So there is a crazier way to control both Kongs at the same time, and for that let's head into Oil Drum Alley. Go to the halfway barrel and exit the level, then re-enter the level. Head left until you get to this blast barrel and get ready for some finely tuned movement. This took some tries, but basically you'll want to jump over as Donkey Kong to stand on the left side of the barrel while also facing to the left. This next part, like an early glitch, will only work on the 1.0 versions of the game. Press A in quick succession and you should see this happen. When it does, hold right so that both Kongs go back to the raised platform and you're now ready to really mess things up. As you can see, controlling both Kongs can be pretty difficult since they move at different speeds. This is where the ground slap comes in handy. If you ground slap while holding left or right, Donkey should stay still while Diddy will roll. You can use this to realign them if needed. With both Kongs, head off to the right while being careful to not let Diddy fall into a pit. If he does, the game will kick you back to the world map. So when you get to the pit with Rami in it, drop down and grab the Rhino with Donkey without letting Diddy fall in. For whatever reason, Diddy cannot interact with the bouncing tire, so if he drops down, he's trapped. Now, experiment to your heart's content. Both Donkey and Diddy on their own Rami? Sure, why not? Donkey riding on Diddy, everyone's miscolored, whatever you want, it's all possible. An odd side effect of this is that going farther left or right in the level will cause Diddy to morph into all kinds of things. Sometimes he'll look like he's on a rope, other times he'll become a barrel. I really don't know what causes it, but I think it's pretty awesome. When you're ready to take Rami to another level, have Diddy drop into a pit while Donkey's riding on Rami. Now, whenever you enter a level that has an animal buddy of any kind, Donkey shall be riding Rami. That includes an underwater level like this. Just be warned that if you try attacking, you'll become stuck. So, you might not know this, but I'm actually pretty garbage at 2D games, which includes this one. The only reason this video is actually watchable is because I edited out all my failed attempts. I only bring this up because due to the combination of lack of skill, improper technique, and perhaps playing on the wrong version, there are some glitches I'd like to show you but I could not record myself. So, since I want to give credit where credit is due, the following glitches come from DKSpeedruns.com. The individual clips will have text stating who it belongs to, and you'll find links to all the originals in the description. Now, let's get on to some very weird stuff. First off, it's actually possible to go beyond the top of the camera while on a rope by holding down and pressing B. While this can be handy, I just like to imagine that they're climbing off to the great banana heavens above. Also, this is a little weird to explain, but after completing the first level, it's actually possible to warp all the way to Orangutan Gang, the 15th level of the game. This can be done on the 1.0 and 1.1 versions of the game. With a single Kong on the map, as you move between levels, press A, B, X, Y, or Start button on the same frame that you reach one of these four corners. The first, third, and fourth positions will all warp you to Orangutan Gang, while the second one will warp you back to the second level. It's also possible to warp using a steel keg in the first level. Just toss it against the left wall and hop on top of it while holding Y. When you reach the halfway barrel, still holding Y, press B while holding right. The goal is that Donkey should end up holding an invisible sprite like you see here. When you throw it, it takes the properties of whatever was last loaded on screen. For example, I was able to toss it and essentially displace an enemy, as well as Rami's box. This can be used to open up the bonus area. The bonus area's exit value is changed depending on the distance from the opening when throwing. All that I was able to get was a black screen with high-pitched noises, but in the example you see here, the Kongs are taken all the way to torchlight trouble later in the game, so it's very useful if you do it right. So we started the video with some flying, so let's end with some more flying. This is a very general description, but by getting hit by a wall, replacing the Kong that you lost, getting hit again, then bouncing off an enemy, you'll get shot into the sky. As you can see here, this could be very useful. You'll find a video in the description that slows it down and describes all necessary steps. Known by many names, the Jumproll is the most ridiculous glitch of them all because I think it looks hilarious. You have to press Y on the same frame that you land on an enemy, and then immediately release it. The goal is that physics gives up and you become a living projectile, flying off forever. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, maybe comment, and perhaps even subscribe for more videos from me. I would like to mention that at the time of posting this video, October is coming up, which means the return of Spooktober. More details on that shall be coming in the coming weeks, so stay tuned. Alrighty, thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.